I'm Christina Aguayo in Dallas, and here are your top stories. Well, here's a fast fact for you. Hillary Clinton took 900 pieces of furniture, artwork, and items valued at more than $400,000 when the Clintons left the White House, even though federal guidelines strictly prohibit removing official White House assets. As the Clintons left the White House following Bill Clinton's presidency, they took the $400,000 in White House property to their new home in New York. Included were sofas, lamps, artwork, and historic silverware. The Clintons were found out after photographs popped up showing the removals, and inventories were done revealing that things were missing. Many accused the Clintons of outright theft in what became known as the White House linen scandal, the Clinton China caper, and the furniture scandal. The Clintons quietly returned about $28,000 worth of taken items. This included fine china, silverware sets, and wooden furniture pieces. While the Clintons said the alleged theft was due to quote-unquote clerical errors in gift logs, it damaged their public image, with critics saying they allegedly stole taxpayer-funded assets. Attorney General Pam Bondi has announced that investigations are being launched into Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, former Governor Lori Lightfoot, Nancy Pelosi, and others for targeting ICE agents. Bondi saying the suspects are being immediately instructed to preserve all documents related to their actions, adding it appears as if they are violating the law because you cannot reveal the identities of federal agents and where they live. Bondi accused the group of doxing ICE agents and telling the public where they're located, which is against the law. Pritzker, Pelosi, and Brooke Jenkins, the DA in San Francisco, were all served with letters demanding preservation of emails and anything they have related to this topic from Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche. Bondi promising that if these elected officials are violating the law, they will be charged. Bondi adding that federal agents are working without a paycheck right now because of the shutdown, and she is appalled that people like Pelosi are out there telling people to obstruct their operations. And real quick, I want to remind you that Medicare costs are set to go up next year. So if you want to save more than $1,000 a year, listen up, because not only will you be paying more for your deductibles and premiums, but some Medicare Advantage plans are disappearing altogether. It can be confusing with so many different plans and options, but I got a quick and easy solution for you. Chapter. I've partnered with Chapter because I believe in what they're doing. They want to help, and they'll do it for free. Just call the number on your screen or go to askchapter.org/Christina. It'll take 20 minutes and they'll do all the work. Give them a call. It'll be well worth your time. Chapter. A recently released investigative report has put a spotlight on what critics call the homeless industrial complex, revealing how Democrat policies in Washington state and other Democrat strongholds like California are channeling billions in taxpayer dollars to nonprofits that are allegedly giving that money to Antifa to help them hide and operate. The 176-page report, co-created by the Conservative Capital Research Center and the Discovery Institute, exposes the connections between groups that say they are helping the homeless. However, these organizations, according to the report, are doubling as political activists, working with extreme campaigns like Antifa to riot against law enforcement. The report says the blueprint started with Obama-era policies that pushed housing-first approaches, giving people homes without conditions like sobriety or job requirements, and harm reduction programs, which gives drug users clean syringes, a place to use drugs safely, and distributes Narcan to drug users. Those ideas kept going under Biden and Harris and blue states across the nation. The report says this setup lets radicals sneak in by making it legal to camp in public and use drugs without punishment. The report revealed that over 700 homeless-focused nonprofits received $2.9 billion in government grants in 2023 alone, money that the report says is diverted from helping the homeless to bankrolling lawsuits, protests, and coalitions with far-left extremists, including Antifa operatives. In Seattle, where homeless camps have exploded in number, insiders describe a quote-unquote deeply embedded connection between social service workers and street militants, with the same faces spotted both approving grants and fighting against police. Whistleblowers from the homeless sectors say daytime grant approvers become nighttime rioters. One Seattle-based advocate warned, if it sounds far-fetched, take it from someone inside the homeless sector. It's the same faction of people who link up and protest. They're often the same people we see working inside social services. Well, here's a fast fact for you. Barack Obama spent $367 million in taxpayer funds to renovate the White House as Americans were still reeling from the Great Recession. In 2010, Obama launched the Renovation project during widespread unemployment and economic strain. The four-year project, dubbed the White House Big Dig, excavated key grounds on the North Lawn where workers carved out a multi-story deep pit right in front of the West Wing, exposing the foundations beneath the Oval Office. The underground bunker was financed by the American taxpayer and without any private contributions. Critics argued it was a tone-deaf elitist move, while everyday Americans who were struggling to afford groceries were forced to foot the tab. Here are some facts about the project. The $376 million expense was covered by taxpayer dollars. Construction started in September 2010 and wrapped up its first primary phase by late 2012. The construction was described as looking like a demolition site. Workers demolished sections of the North Lawn next to the West Wing, carving out a massive crater-like hole. This involved removing earth and installing steel beams and concrete reinforcements, temporarily destroying the grounds. Obama put up a perimeter to keep the operations from view. Obama said the renovation was to upgrade water and sewer lines, electrical conduits, and fire safety features on an aging building. However, critics questioned the $376 million price tag. That's what you need to know. In Dallas, Christina Aguayo.